Boy, these iRacingiFlag cars are fast tonight.
You know, Todd, I guarantee you, Brown, Leonardi, Weaver, Capert, and Pena are all using their products from their sponsor tonight to give them the upper hand over the competition.
Well, how can I get fast like those guys?
Well, that's easy, Todd. You gotta head over to iRacingIFlag.com.
Alrighty, everyone, welcome to tonight's coverage of the iRacingiFlag Clash at Daytona. It's going to be a great one here to start off the season for the iRacingiFlag Cup Series here this evening. Early start to the broadcast, still about 23 minutes before race time, and I wanted to get us out here early. That way we can get time to talk to some of these great drivers out here that will be taking part in the Clash tonight. 75 coming your way here this evening. Caution at lap number 25, and then we're good to go to the rest of the, well, other than wrecks. We hope we don't see any, but you know, then we're good to go the rest of the evening with no other stages than that. Without further ado, let's go take a look at some cars here that's out here tonight. Starting with the man on top of the board, Mr. Tom there, and the 42 Coors Light machine. Man, he is on point here this evening. Great job out of the 42, out of the Chip Ganassi stable. Doing a good job here tonight. And right behind him, first of your Toyotas there out of the, that's the Joe Gibbs stable there in the 19 machine. You got the 77 back here as well. That's Mr. Ryan there sitting third on the board. 95 of Jacob fourth. So a good group at the top of the board here tonight as we get ready to get this one underway here in just a little bit. But what we're going to do here in a moment, we're going to grab some interviews here with some drivers if we can here in just one moment. Kind of drive them nuts here for a little bit. So right now we're going to go down for our first interview of the night. And I think it's only fitting that we grab that number 42 machine, top of the board in practice. So let's see if we can get him here. There he is in that number 42. Get Mr. Tom up to the broadcasting booth. Hey, Mr. Tom, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy? Hey, Tom, Matt up in the booth. You got me? Have to see if you got a copy on me here. Hey Tom, Matt up in the booth, you got me? Don't think Tom is there. Hey Tom, it's Matt up in the booth, you got a copy on it, brother? Doesn't look like Tom is there. Let's see if we can grab somebody else. Also up near the top of the board here tonight, that number 77 machine. Let's grab it, Mr. Ryan, if we can find him down through here somewhere. Where may Mr. Ryan be? We'll see him in Teams in Discord, unfortunately. We'll see if we can find somebody else to grab. Let's grab Mr. Logan here. He's always fun to grab. Hey Logan, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on, brother?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, man. Well, you're getting ready for the clash there, bud. How is the car feeling out there tonight? And or how much confidence do you have in the ride here this evening?
Well, I'm not in the clash, but I could probably say the cars feel good. I don't know.
I could have swore you were in here.
Well, no, I'm not in the clash. I'm just in the room listening to the guys.
Alrighty. Well, Logan, we'll see you at the 500 next week. So, with that being said, since you're not in the clash, if you were one of these drivers, what would be your plan here to kind of carry the momentum throughout the rest of the year?
My plan would just stay up the front as long as you can. I've figured out that's the safest place to be, even though there is no safe place. That's super speedways.
Yeah, that's the hard part, man. Is that you hit that right. There is real no safe spot out here. You know, it's going to be a quick dash. Really, that's all it is. It's a dash. You go out there and you get what you can get. Versus next week, we'll see, you know, a longer 500-mile race where you really have to take care of your equipment. But as always, it's nice to have you up in the booth with me, Logan. Might bring you up every once in a while throughout the night. You can give me your opinion on what's going on out there. How about that?
As long as I'm in here, that'll work. I gotta get out of here at 8 o'clock for another race I'm in, but yeah, I'll be fine doing that.
Alrighty, Logan. Well, good luck in the races you are running, but we'll see you here next week, brother.
Thank you.
Ooh, I just seen Evan come in here. Let's go grab Evan. Let's do that. Hey, Evan, it's Matt up in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, you got me?
Yeah, you just got here and already getting pulled in the booth. What about that?
Well, looky there. Yeah, I just popped in here, actually watching the stream and hanging out in the driver's lounge. Technically, I'm not eligible to race. Didn't grab a pole last season in the Cup Series. Got a second place start at Watkins Glen, but didn't quite get it done. So, gonna hang out and watch and see what these guys can do.
All right, well, let's see. You got next week coming up, but let's talk about time. What would be your plans if you were one of these guys out here running?
Oh, well, I've kind of noticed that the car gets a little bit free. It gets a little loose sometimes whenever you're in certain aero situations. So I would try and ride in the back for a little bit, see what everybody's going to do. Looks like the sun is shining, so the track... What is the track temperature right now, do you know?
I get it. Give me just a minute, I'll tell you. Let's see here.
Yep, I got...
Alrighty, let's take a look here. Right now it's 86 degrees. Track temp, air temp setting at 72 degrees.
That track temp, that is definitely hot enough to make it a little bit slick. So I'd probably hang out in the back and kind of feel everybody out and try and be there at the end of this thing. There's a lot of luck involved in super speedway racing, you know.
Oh yeah, there's tons of luck involved, but Evan, I tell you what, not only have you got this going on, you got the National Series starting next week, there are a lot of moving parts here, buddy.
What was that?
Not only have you got the stuff to worry about with the Cup Series, you've also got all the national stuff going on. You got a lot going on there, buddy. Looks like we lost Evan, unfortunately. We might have just lost. Unfortunately, well, continuing along there, there's the 9 and 95 working together, a good little group of fun. Right now on track, that 9 and 95 tucked in right up with one another. Of course, those two doing a great job out there. And again, we're seeing a lot of practice in two-car tandems. And that's what it's going to take to win this one, a little bit smaller a field here tonight. 9 machine did a great job with that 95 right there on the back bumper. Again, these are only pole winners here out here tonight. Not quite the field we'll see next week. Of course, that 9 out of Hendrick Motorsports. Nicholas there, probably that number 9 machine. Great job there, that 95. Shove into the corner. You see just how far he's able to push him down into the corner. And that Levine Family Racing Toyota machine. So we'll continue to keep an eye on these two. Looks to be a pretty close pair as they work their way through a 15 minutes of practice. Whatever else you want to call it. Of course, that number 9 B-Speed machine out there as well. Well, we're going to get ready to go green. Right in front of them, we're going to come up to the 11 machine out of the AGR camp. Doing a great job outside here. And this is a great practice looking forward. And look, different manufacturers, different teams, but you see them work with each other and kind of work apart from each other. That's kind of nice to see that you're just not going to be stuck to your teammates here. We've got the 19, the 18, and the 20 there in that Joe Gibbs stadium. Chris there is the owner of Joe Gibbs Racing. And we will see if we can get a word with him later on and see what he thinks. Of course, you needed to get a pole last season to be eligible for this thing. You have to be a pole winner. That's a lot of prestige to come up to out here and race in the class. 95 there, the 9, 19, and 42. On with the top of the board, Brian there in the 77 doing a good job of that. Right now we have just got some truck cars on track. What I'm going to do now is just let you have a little bit of thoughts and sounds of Daytona. And we'll be back here in about 5 minutes. And we'll start our pre-race tonight to see everybody right with one another here. We'll be right back with you. Come on. Alrighty folks, back here with you is again 11 minutes till showtime here tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks for everyone coming out to check this one out. Let's go ahead and take a look here and look through the field. I've seen somebody ask how many was going to be here tonight. Well, right now, it's going to be 18 cars. 18. Ooh, look at this pack out here right now. A lot of dicing around in the pack right now. Just trying to figure out what their cars are capable of doing. They only got 10 minutes left to figure it out. See Jacob right there in the mid 21 machine there as well, the 11. All these guys doing a great job here. Just getting ready for tonight's racing action. Trying to figure out what their cars can and will do here at Daytona. 10 minutes on the clock. That's all that remains before we go racing in the clash here at the just after 8:30 Eastern time. This thing will go green, folks. Should be a lot of fun. Hope you guys are looking forward to it. I know I am. And it should be a blast. Everybody just kind of taking it easy here. I haven't seen a ton of difference in this warm-up session while we have been on the air here already for about 20 minutes. I haven't seen much as far as accidents go, so that's a good sign. Maybe the clash will be pretty clean here. You know, in real life, the clash can either go one of two ways. It can be really clean, or sometimes the clash can get very interesting. You see that little group of cars sitting on the end of pit road getting green flag racing as well. They're kind of hanging out there waiting to get ready to go. These guys doing a great job. As we're basically 3 wide. Ooh, there we go. Just I said it was clean practice. We got multiple around. And that is just how quick it happens, folks. Good thing it's only warm up. You can take these cars and get them fixed. That could have been horrible if it wasn't for that. Well, back to pit road we go. We guess here. 95, 37, 21. All back on pit road once again. Under 10 minutes to go, guys. T-minus 10 minutes until we go racing here tonight, and it should be fun to watch how these guys handle this one, because they really no points, no nothing like that you got to worry about. Go out there and try to win, man. As we're 8 minutes and 37 seconds away. And I am ready to go, guys. I'm ready to turn these guys loose and see what is going to happen tonight. I have no clue. New faces out here. Of course, last year I did cover the trucks for these guys. Now, of course, coverage of all 3 series, a little bit different for the channel. And that's going to take a little bit of getting used to the new players we got to deal with. But it should be fun nonetheless. See, Brandon Andrews out there in the 24 has not turned a lap in warm-up at either. See Nicholas right here in the 9. You got Mr. Gary there in the 88 machine. Tom out here on track, and again, this little pack of race cars. That's Tom and like that maybe Ryan there giving them a shot. Well, that's the 42, and then you've got Ryan. I've seen Ryan's car and doing a great job. So the 19 and 42, Josh and Tom working together. Again, not teammates, but we're seeing more and more in warm-up here that the teams have not really organized it as far as them going out together per se, which I'm kind of surprised about in a little bit. If you've got teammates in this race, you want to try to use them, that's for sure. Of course, the 77 there doing everything he can. That FSM custom machine. Sitting right there in that little 3-car pack. Great little pack of cars. You see now the 2 right behind them, if you catch them coming into your frame here. What's interesting here, if they all stay lined up, even from that far back, you can get a little bit of a pull up to the pack in front of you. And that would become a 5-car package. You see the 42 kind of bail out of it. Beautiful looking Coors Light machine going to bail out of it. Let the 53 and 31 come on by. Here's the 43 machine there as well. They working their way through the 96 up next to the wall. A little bit of dicing around here trying to get this pack organized back up in practice. And oh, there goes Ryan. And there goes the 42, and that's just how quick it happens. As you see, whenever one car gets turned, next thing you know, you got two, and that's it. Luckily, again, it's practice. They can get these things fixed. Don't know how many backup cars are going to pull out of the hauler down there, but, you know, so far, a couple of them at least. So 5 minutes left, guys. So what we're going to do now is we're going to step away for our pre-race ceremonies. When we come back, it'll be just about time to go green flag racing from Daytona.
Boy, these iRacingiFlag cars are fast tonight.
You know, Todd, I guarantee you, Brown, Leonardi, Weaver, Capert, and Pena are all using their products on their sponsor tonight to give them the upper hand over the competition.
Well, how can I get fast like those guys?
Well, that's easy, Todd. You gotta head over to iRacingIFlag.com.
Alright, folks, we're going to get ready to go green at flag racing in a little over a minute here. Everybody's getting ready. I know the drivers have to be getting antsy because I'm kind of getting a little antsy myself. I'm ready to get this one underway. Hope you guys are as well. Should be fun all night long when we do go green at flag. racing once everything is wrapped up here, and 1 minute and 9 seconds left. Again, I hope you enjoyed a little bit of extended pre-race coverage here tonight. Normally go live a little later, but let's go live a little early tonight. Why not? I was ready to go. So here we are. We're going to get ready to go green here. You see the 21:37.42 on pit road. We'll get ready to wrap it up here. And we will get ready to send them racing against 75 laps here tonight. A little bit of a warmer racetrack. And that's going to be interesting to watch, this new tire model, man. And I've noticed this. These cars can get out from under you here at Daytona a lot easier than they used to would. And it'll get away from you if you're not careful. Especially in a pack of cars. And the problem is, with no fast repair to speak of, you can end up in trouble in a hurry. And only 16, 17 cars in a pack here. That's a smaller pack. We could legitimately take about 8 or 9 cars out at one time if you're not careful. As the warm-up comes to an end, we'll get ready to line them up. We'll go iRacingiFlag racing here for the Clash here tonight. And we will get ready to get your starting lineup here in a moment when everything gets cycled over. There you have it. Everything's cycling over. And let's go ahead and get your starting lineup ready to go. Down on pit road again. It should be a lot of fun here tonight when we do go green. As you see them lining up behind the iRacing pace car. Now guys, I know the numbers on the starting lineup is going to be different than the custom numbers in the ticker. So just bear with us. This will be completed next week as well. But let's take a look at your starting lineup here. Steven on the front row, on pole in that number 6 machine. Josh there sitting in second. Parks right there with Josh. Good looking front row, the 6 and 19 machine. Of course, Christopher there in third. Brandon Andrews starting from the 4th position. 5th, Dylan. Gary there in 6th. 7th is Mr. Tyler. Ryan there 8th. 9th going to be David Lamb. Chad there in 10th. 11th is going to be Jacob. 12th, Mr. Major. 13th is going to be Justin Tom Norling. 14th. 15th, Mr. Matt David there in 16th. 17th, Jordan Dangle. 18th, Alex 19th, and Nicholas 20th. And that will be your field. It's actually a 20-car field here tonight. A couple more coming in late into the going to fill the field out. But nevertheless, we're getting ready to go Clash racing here at Daytona. Lights are off on the pace car. Who else is ready for this? Well, I am. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be hectic. Again, competition caution, lap number 25. So we're kind of racing to that point, and then it's a race. Really, the strategy will kick in after the lap 25 point, I think. That's where you want to kind of get to. But nevertheless, here we go. Everybody, and the nerves has got to be picking up as they roll down the back straightaway. 19 and 6 on the front row. Going to lead them down here in just a moment. Just waiting on them to get around here for that Ford Mustang to dive on that rock down on the road. So, is everybody ready as they exit turn number 4? I know I am. I hope you guys are. Brand new here to getting ready to get underway with the Clash. Ford Mustang pace car is going to dive down pit road here. Here we go, and green is out. Conveniently called by my spotter as well. Green is flag in the air. And we are rolling for 75 laps. Good start out in front, and Steven doing a nice job. 19 and 13. We took that as the 19 and 13 there, right in that back pocket. Now they'll step out. And this is a lot of racing here early. I kind of was thinking they may go single file. Not going to happen right there on the top side. That top lane led by the out of Joe Gibbs Racing Camp. Doing a great job, and he'll hop up there to the side of it. Not going to happen. Down the front straight away for the first time. Leader at the end of lap number 1. That's number 6. Steven out front all the way, and now look. These cars moving around this early. Guys are already moving around, buzzing throughout the field, just two laps in. They're doing a great job. We'll get ready to lower down the back straight. See, Ryan in the 77 has worked his way up into this. Brandon Andrews there in the 24 Exalta machine up on the top side. Well, in front of him in the 19. Oh, trouble with the front of the back. The 6 getting up into the 19 a little bit. Dealing with a big shove. He'll get clear, and now the 19 will leave him at the ground. The bottom already went to change. And right up front goes that Toyota in that number 19. Got, again, that outside line. 14 and 24 hooked up there, and they're making good time. The 11 up there with them as well. First lane is pretty even here so far in the class. 19, 6, 13 on the bottom. Look at the run that everybody's having. 9, 4. And the 6 machine started up there on the pole and dropped back to the you know, maybe he can ease back through, maybe get to the back bumper, but not back through. The 11, actually quite a bit now. He's got to be careful. Staying in line, everybody doing a great job. 4 out of 75 of this one. He's got number 21 and Justin back here as well. Justin also. Justin doing a great job of riding there. Oh, trouble, that's the yellow flag is out. Taylor, the 43 machine there as well, is caught. And oh no, we seen him blinking, and then out of nowhere, hard into the outside wall, trouble for the 43 machine of Alex Link as well. And already trouble on the racetrack. Taylor Benjamin and that number 11 absolutely destroyed. Loses that car. And we're really lucky that more cars get out. Oh, gracious. The 3, the 9 goes sideways. And I think a couple of more cars may have clipped on damage on the front of that machine on Justin's machine. Doesn't look to be too bad right now. That I can tell, that is. Doesn't look to be too bad. Alright, I think he may be alright. He definitely got through that. Somewhat. First yellow, lap number 6 in the class. We'll get ready to bring them to pit road. Everybody will come down. So, well, we'll bring them down first show of the evening, lap number 6. And we will get ready to run them loose one more time here in Oklahoma. You can see the 21 coming out. They have some slight damage to that machine. not seeing, I mean, a little bit on the front splitter maybe. Hard to tell with the curve of that machine. So, there you have it. And so it was 6 laps in when the yellow flag flew there tonight. Well, we'll get ready to send them back racing. And I know that these guys are trying to be careful, and we're going to wait to pull somebody here in a moment. I'm going to give them a little bit more time on track to get used to it before we start pulling people here. 7 out of 75 in the books. Number 19 machine, that Toyota of Josh, looking strong here tonight. Dylan there as well. Brandon Andrews has been able to stay up there in the front mix as well. And I think these guys may be some of your power players here tonight. You know, a little bit different with this league open setups. That changes the game for these guys quite a bit. Let me see. Alright guys, I hope that helps the engine sound for you. I didn't notice it until just a moment ago, honestly. But the 14 and 19 machine up front, very strong for these two right now. Lights are out on the pace car. We'll go back green again. Just how quick that one car got turned around. That shows you how fast these guys can get in trouble. 8 out of 75 in the books here tonight. Again, lap 25. That's going to be your competition caution. That's kind of the point you're racing for here tonight. We'll get ready to go green one more time. Anybody just see the top? Okay. We're just going to ignore the pace car. We're just going to ignore it for now. Alrighty, and we will get ready to go back green flag racing once again. Let me know if that car adjustment helps. And yes, we are picking up a couple of things for the 500 next week. This is a test there's a lot of things I'm testing in this broadcast, to be honest. We've got a higher resolution. We've got a higher audio bit rate. We've got a lot of higher things. So hopefully that fixes it. Alright. Sounds good. I'm happy. So as we go here, we'll get ready to go green flag racing once again. Lap number 9 on the board this time by. And there we go. Green is in the air. 9 laps on the board. Here we go. The 19 machine out in front. That's going to be Josh. Pulling away, and right now back there with him, that's going to be Mr. Dillon. And we'll see if these guys can fall back on line here. Lap number 9 on the board this time by. 9 out of 75. Ryan there as well. Ryan back there in that 77 machine trying to follow his way on the inside line. Look at the 6 there, Steven. Christopher there as well. Jordan also right there in the mix. Oh, look at the 6. He's on the apron. This is going to be trouble. How did they not throw him up? Whoa, guys, be careful. The 6 still in trouble. Great job by Stephen Parks. He gets sideways. Keeps that 6 machine out of the pack. Let's go back and take a look at that. Look how sideways this car gets on the apron. And he somehow keeps it from going right in front of the pack here. Great bit of driving. And I think there's no real damage to the car. He did a great job. Maybe he'll get a break here later on. He can catch back up. But right now, Brandon Andrews right there with Josh at the front of the field. And like I said, I think these two are going to be your power play cars. If I had to pick a power play car right now, it would be between these two, that Toyota and Chevrolet that's leading the field right now. Doing a great job, 10 out of 75 in the books. Right now, Andrews, Ryan, Dylan, Christopher, Tom, and Major, your top 7. Sexton in 8th. Jordan 9th. Justin 10th. That's your top 10 as they run right now. So, as everybody kind of falls into a rhythm here. See the battles, side-by-side battle back here just a little ways. That outside line starting to gain some momentum. Up there on the top, led by the 42 machine of Mr. Tom. He's got help coming from the 88 of Gary. And those two working well up there. And they've, of course, got that Ford Mustang 21 of Mr. Justin right there with them as well. Now the 14 will come up, pick up the 42. Good move there. He'll pull up and he'll pick up a push here down the front straightaway once again. But right now, the 14, 42, 88 up there on that top lane and doing a great job trying to pick it up. We'll see if the 24 leaves the bottom. He decides to stay down there with that number 19 of Josh. Good. The 24 doing a great job just staying right with Josh. I don't see Ryan really poking out any at all there in third. Yellow flag on the racetrack. Second caution of the night here at lap number 12. Let's see if we can find what 4 here. Had to be the 6 here. He's back here by himself. $13 on the board. Yellow is out. There's nothing in the pack wrong. Don't see anything. The 6 didn't run into problems. And the 11 is on pit road, so. Oh, right there it is. There was a problem, and it was the 96 of Jordan. And look at the poor 43 getting up into it as well as the 21. Was right at the end of that pack. The 21 just lost it slightly out of our frame. The 95 getting a piece of it. Oh, man. Oh, the 43 nowhere to go. The 15 there as well. Man, oh, man. Let's take a look at these hits on the bottom of the racetrack. Again, no fast repairs tonight. The 95 easing through, that's Jacob, and he has got some damage to that machine. The 21 does as well. The 43 and 96 machine pretty much totaled in this incident. So another mini big one here. You see Jacob heading to pit road along with a lot of these other cars. Actually, Josh stays out. Looks like 4 or 5 is going to stay out here under this caution. We get ready to line them back up. 14 being complete tonight. 2 yellows on the evening. Yeah, I was live. I was just looking for where it happened. So 14 out of 75 complete. We will get ready to turn them back loose here in a moment. And once again, we'll turn them loose once again. And right now, Josh, Brandon, Dylan, Ryan, and Tom, your top 5 here. 14 laps complete. And if they don't turn the lights back on, we'll try to get us a quick interview with your race leader of Josh. And I don't think they're going to turn the lights back off here this time. I think we should have another lap of caution, maybe. The lights are still on. Let's see if we can grab him. Where is me? God. Get him up here with. Hey Josh, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
Sorry, what was that?
You got a copy on me there, bud?
Our race car's doing pretty good. I think we got a good shot to win this thing. Right now, I'm just riding out front best I can, trying to hold this double yellow, and really think we got a good shot to win this thing. When I got behind the 14, I was really able to push him really good. So if I got to be behind somebody, I think you're breaking up really bad.
I believe that's on you. Hang on, Bubba. I'll bring you back in here in a minute, bub. Oh, guys, it looks like I'm having trouble out of Discord, unfortunately. So we won't really be able to do interviews. We're going to try to do something about that because that's odd. Alright, we'll get ready to go green once again here in one moment. The 24 and 19. They'll be your front row here, 15 out of 75 complete. So 16 on the board. Lights are out on the pace car this time by. Again, we'll race to 25. We'll get a halfway, or not halfway, but a quarter break yellow here. And then the other 50 is, well, the normal race. No more competition cautions. We'll race it out from there. So lights are off on the iRacing pace car. We'll go back green this time by. And right now it's going to be Josh, Brandon, Ryan, your top three. Again, that is your top three on the racetrack right now. And I tell you what, I think if Brandon and Josh there and maybe Ryan can just stay stuck together, the 14 as well, I think these four, the four that you're seeing up front, have a really good shot at kind of manhandling this race, if you will, going forward. I've seen, especially with that 19. That 19 is so strong out front. Car just does a great job out front. Well, we're going to get ready to go back green here. Josh out front, Brandon second, Dylan third, Ryan fourth. That is your top four as they run right now out of turn number 4. Put the green flag back in the air once again.
Green, green, green.
And green is out. We're back underway one more time. And look at the 19 just jump out in front of him. He's going to bring the 14 and Dylan with him on the inside row. Dylan doing a great job working the bottom of the racetrack. And they will just run straight around that yellow line, doing a great job of it. Again, yellow flag here to completion of 25. Ryan doing a great job in that FSM Customs machine, giving the push to the 24 down the back straightaway. And they are hooked up pretty solid on the top line of the racetrack. Christopher there as well in that number 88 machine. Or excuse me, Christopher in the 13. Right there with that 88 as well. Side by side, but that top line, it doesn't seem, as long as that 19's on the bottom, it's going to be hard for that top line to really prevail, I think. Getting that Toyota out front extremely strong. See Andrews right there on the top side in that Exalta machine. 18 out of 75 laps complete. Now 19 will go on the board this time by. Again, double. Ooh, look at the contact up at the front. Man, that got tight. The 14 and 19, they're going to draw dead even here. And hanging on here as best they can. Side by side as they run that top side. They'll jump up right now. That's going to be 88 right there of Gary as well. Jumping up to the high side of the racetrack again. You're only about 5 laps away from your competition caution. And who is going to be leading at that point? As we reset and get ready for the 50 lap run to the end. I think that's going to be very important here tonight. And again, these guys are doing a great job to kind of stay in double file. Trying to watch what they're doing. Right now we got 17 on the lead lap. Chad back here in the 34 machine, bringing up the last car on the lead lap. But right now, Dylan out front, he's going to take over the race lead from that 19 machine. Great job from Dylan getting the push on the bottom. He got by the 19 and he'll pull through here. The 42 right there of Tom right to his back bumper. I don't think that 19 machine of Josh is too worried right now. He's just got to take care of that machine at the moment. 21 on the board this time by. Again, just a few more laps and then we headed to their competition caution. Now again, look at the 19 just strongly take back over on the outside. Again, he's got Brandon Andrews with him. Back to my earlier point, I think that 19 is going to be strong all night here tonight. Now down the back straight, everybody side by side as they come down through here. The 42 to 77. Beautiful pack of race cars up at the front of the pack right now. With 81 laps being complete this time by. And right now that is the 19 of Josh. Big shove from Brandon. And Josh takes officially back over. Takes back command on that inside row. What do y'all say we go crank it up here for about a lap and a half? And I'll be back with you for the before the competition caution. Alright, here we go. And you see up front that 14 machine taking back over and doing a good job of it. In that Ford Mustang machine, number 14 machine takes back over the 42 there as well. He'll jump up through the middle. And look at the 24 right there with him also. And ooh, easy does it. Now they'll go side by side into 3 and 4. The 42 right there with the 19 one more time. That top side. Can he take back over? And it looks like he's going to. Man, that 19 machine is strong. What a race out here right now. These guys all over each other. Josh takes the lead again. Caution should be at the end of this lap right here. Who's going to lead at the competition caution? Ryan down there on the bottom doing a great job. Ryan hanging in there. He'll work with the inside of the 14 machine of Dylan. Down the back straightaway, the 19 up there as well. Down the back straightaway now. 2 cars at the front of the pack. The 14 and 19 fighting it out. Who is going to get back here with the lead at the competition caution after 25 laps? Looks like the 14 is going to edge out. He's got Ryan right to his bumper. Coming to the stripe here. And out front, that's going to be Dylan in the 14 machine at the stripe. Now waiting on the caution. And there it is. Dylan with your race lead at halfway. Should be, I think. He had it at the stripe, I know that. And there it is. They're going to cycle it through. Dylan out front. Great job, Dylan. Alright, 26 out of 75 on the board. We'll get them caught up to their pace car. And I will be back in the booth with you in a moment as we're going to take a moment out for a commercial break during this competition caution from Daytona.
Boy, these iRacingiFlag cars are fast tonight.
You know, Todd, I guarantee you, Brown, Leonardi, Weaver, Capert, and Pena are all using their products on their sponsor tonight to give them the upper hand over the competition.
Well, how can I get fast like those guys?
Well, that's easy, Todd. You gotta head over to iRacingIFlag.com.
Alrighty, as we get ready to go back green flag racing here for the next portion of this one. What a race we have seen so far over the first 25 laps of this one. And man, oh man. Wow, what a race. We'll get ready to go back green flag racing. Sorry about that. I had to step out of the booth for a moment. Excuse me. Apologize on that one, guys. But there is times where I just got to step out for a few moments. But we're going to get ready to go back green flag racing. 30 out of 75 complete here tonight. And also in comments section. Let me check comments before we go back green. And, and Miss Laura, if you could let me know if you see any difference. I did change something, and let me know if you see any difference. Again, that would help me out a ton if you could let me know here. But we will get ready to go green flag racing on once again. 30 out of 75 laps complete. And man, if this next 45 or so is anything like the last 25, I don't think your broadcaster's going to have a voice left by the time this thing's over. I promise you. Here we go, getting ready to go green. The 19 up front with the 88 as we get ready to send them one more time, and we are off. Now, here we go. Now it's a race. No more competition cautions. No more, like I call them, gimmicks in racing. You know, the competition yellows. None of that. It's a straight out 45 lap race. And I think they're conveniently just outside of their fuel window. By about 5 laps, I'm by my math, that puts them 5 laps. I think they can go to 40. Don't think they can go to 45. I think that'd be pushing it. The 31 on the board, and you see already that jump out front, that is going to be Gary. And missing by the absence up front, that's the 19 machine falling back just a little bit. The 14 tries to dive to the bottom, but he runs out of room down there. And oh, how things are changing out front. The 88 out front here at Daytona. Ain't that a sight to behold? That number 90 or number 88 machine out front at Daytona International Speedway. And right now, the 14 right there with him. The 77 there as well as Ryan. Steven there also in the 6. Look at Steven. He's got himself back up in the mix after his mishap there. But he's able to power back here up inside the top 5 right now. Right now the 6 up there. Stephen, Ryan, and Dylan and Gary, your top half of the field. The 19 coming through as well. 33 on the board this time by. Look at the 14 big shove to the back bumper. The 88 to 6 there with the 19. Big bump up there as well. Everybody really pushing it as hard as they can right now. I think I would kind of save some stuff here for later on in the race. Try to save my equipment if I could. See the 6 moving back and forth here. And they fight their way through. 34 on the board this time by. Again, 3 wide almost there. Easy does it. That 19 looking to the very outside. Can't make it look. Look at the 14 down out of line. He's looking for the race lead here down the front straightaway. Look at these cars. They're moving back and forth. Everything these drivers can do to hang on. And they're doing a great job at it. 34 being complete. Ooh, the 6 out of shape again. And we've seen that car a little bit unstable. That Ford Mustang got loose early on in the race. And again, got a little bit unstable. And they will hang on to 4 now as they work their way down the back straightaway. 14 up way up the racetrack there, trying to hang on to it. The 88 is still out front. Look at the 19 fighting his way back through. Every time they try to move that 19 of Josh back, man, he just fights his way right back to the front. And here comes the 15 of Daniel easing his way through in this one. Up to the top 5 or so as well in 4th. You guys hang on here. 35 to 75 complete. And look at the 19 shoving on that back bumper of Gary. And them two, he's like, man, can we just leave everybody else? Like, I don't want to really have them around me. Trying to separate themselves, not working right yet. 3 wide behind them. 1 car in the outside wall. That'll be the 14. He'll hang on to it. Nice job keeping that car straight. There goes Ryan through the middle. He'll shuffle 1 car to the outside lane and doing a great job of it. That was the 88. I believe they shuffled out. As they continue along, and look at the front of the pack. The 53 out of nowhere to the front of the pack. What a run for him. And he actually was scored your race leader. We had 1 car on the apron back there, I believe, as they entered 1 and 2, but everything seems to be okay. 36 out of 75 in the books. The 6 and 53 machine, man, they have powered their way up. And look at Dangle go, man. Nice job. But again, the 19 fighting his way right back to the top 2. Common side up front here tonight for sure. We get ready to go. 37 on the board this time by. And man, oh man, out front. Somebody single file right now for the most part. See that second lane dropping back further and further here. As you can see, 2 and 3 wide back there. They're doing a good job of hanging on to it. We'll drop back here with them. That's Brandon Andrews back here in the mix as well. Brandon around the bottom of the racetrack. The 14 gets moved up out of line. He'll go up with the 42. They'll try to make a charge here on the high side of the racetrack. And again, everybody side by side right there. And doing a great job hanging on and fighting their way through. 38 on the board this time by. Oh no, look at the, oh. As we was watching there, I looked over at my telemetry. He was going to talk about pit stops and trouble. No caution, surprisingly.
Yellow flag.
Now it's out. Took them a minute. That is a 24, man. Just stacking them up. Looks like just chain reaction. See, again, that 14 got loose and just stacked them up. And we've seen that already tonight. Car is just getting loose out of nowhere. And that brought it out once again here at lap number 39. So yellow flag is out. And we will get ready to get them going one more time here. 39 out of 75 in the books. And we'll get ready to go back green flag racing in a moment. But man, oh man. 53 machine doing a great job to get himself to the front of the pack. Kind of impressed here. He just fought his way through. Well, if you want the, well, we'll go back and we'll do that if you want it. Number 9 dash cam. Hang on, let's go back to it. Hang on, hang on. While they hit the pit road, I got time. We can do this. You want on board side of this? I got you. Let's go ahead and go. So you want an on-board shot of the night. Alright. Well, here you go. You wanted it. I gave it to you. We're right along here. It's going to take it just a minute here. I had to go back pretty far. You can see just how close together these guys were before all this happened. And man, that's the thing. You look at how close these guys are. 40 laps in this race, and you know anything can and does happen. And you'll just see how close this whole thing's gonna get right here in a moment. Look at that! Oh. Okay, we're not using that view anymore because that we're not doing that again. That is scary. I am sorry, that is scary. If that, how in the world did that happen? Man, he's got some damage, but he definitely got through it. All right, 40 in the books. So, I see the conversation in chat about the 1080p as we're under caution here. So I'm gonna let you guys decide. You want it to stay at 1080, or would you like me to drop it down to 720 and maybe clear some of the pixelation for you guys? That's totally a you guys call. You're the viewers. I'm here to make sure y'all are happy. Make the vote in the comment section. Well, how long have you been doing this? Just saying. I mean, you're giving me more tips in the chat than I can get from 90% of broadcasters overall. Like, how long have you been doing this exactly? No, not just your statements. I would like to see what the viewers all over think. I mean, that's the thing. I can't see it. Whatever. What's Will really? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, if you knew my specs, you'd be shocked that I'm even attempting 1080, to be honest. Just saying. Alright, we'll stick with it then. Jeez, 4 straight. Wow. Nice. Hats off to you. Now wait a minute, what are you doing in the comment section? Why don't you come up here with me? Get on Discord and come up here with me. We're getting ready to go green once again. 42 out of 75 complete. And again, it should be a good one here tonight. As we get ready to go back green flag racing. Or I've been doing it 2 years and I'm learning still daily. Every time I turn on the camera and turn on a show, I'm learning. Because here's the thing, guys, if you ever quit learning, you're never going to get any better. That's the thing. I'm sure you're going to bed. Alright, have a great night, Laura. 42 out of 75 in the books tonight, guys, and what a race it has been. Steven out right there in second. Mr. Major there in third. Jacob there in 5th. Man, we are far from over here tonight. Left and over. Left again. Oh. Oh, man. All right. Hang on. In order of Laura, let's see here. As we get ready to go green.
Green flag.
Your order, Laura. So they're going left, and they're taking another left, and they're going left. Is that pretty much what you're saying here? Everybody fighting their way through on the bottom. And look, another left turn into turn number 1. Everybody's fighting through here. And right now out front, man, that 53 has done a great job all night long. Man, what a job out of that 53 machine to get to the front of the pack. And trouble behind them. Here we go. The 88 around right behind them. Big trouble back straight away. Yellow flag is out. That is Gary in the 21 involved as well. And it looked like he just got kind of tagged there. And well, that didn't go with wind. Let's see here. That was not good. They just got all discombobulated there, I guess you'd say it. He coming down the back straightaway. A little bit of clip to the 6. The 6 goes down, and the 88 just got turned around. The 21 there as well. And yellow is out. 44 out of 75 complete. And yeah, Lord, Bubba J is the greatest. $44 out of 75 laps complete tonight. And right now, Daniel out front. I wanted to interview him. I'm hesitant to pull him because the guys were saying Discord was having problems. So let's try it. Let's try it. Why not? We'll give it a shot. See what happens. What's the worst that can happen, right? That's never a good sign to say, but okay. Oh, where's he at? There he is. Rick Wire Racing number 53 machine. Hey, Daniel, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me, brother?
Yeah, I got you.
Alrighty, man. You have done a heck of a job fighting your way through the field, bud.
Yeah, man, it's definitely been a heck of a fight.
Alrighty, man. And a beautiful looking race car, man. Nice paint job on that machine as well.
I'm sorry, what was that? Everyone was talking.
Great looking race car there as well, bud.
Yeah, thanks, man. Got a new sponsor this year, so just trying to get them out front and make sure we can walk away with it.
Alright, bud. Well, just try to hang in there, buddy. You're doing a great job so far, brother.
Hey, thanks a lot. I mean, I don't know where the safe spot is out here. I think I got it, but
alrighty, man. Still some Discord issues, but best of luck to you, brother.
thanks.
Well, hang in there, man. Great looking race car. Like I said, have fun out there, buddy.
Alright, 10-4. Appreciate it.
No problem. And no. No, I don't make my own cams, unfortunately. I've been working on that. And we want to get ready to go back green. Yeah, iFlag, man. I've got one coming, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm really, really, really looking forward to an iFlag, man. I'm looking forward to having one. I've seen what they can do. Never owned one yet. Fixing to. And man, am I looking forward to it. And they do such a great job. Everything to do for the league and everything else. But overall, just the iRacing community as a whole. And it's just a cool bit of software, to be honest. I can't wait for it. Can't wait. So, as we get ready to go back green flag racing once again, that's Tom there. And yeah, you can... Oh, you're fine, Laura. Yeah, if you could let me know if you can tell off of turn 2 the whole... I think there's a camera messed up in there off of 2. I think I know what it is, but I'll ask you after the stream if it's what I think it may be. Well, unfortunately, they just had a car blink out. Oh, an LED setup. I literally asked them. I asked them the other day. I asked them the other day if you could do an LED setup. Because what I want to do is just put it all around the whole rig, just like you're talking about. And they told me they had never tried it, but it probably could be done. I want to do that. I really want to do a big LED strip. I know exactly what you're talking about, War. See, you got me excited to think about that. Just do the whole rig. Anyway, as we get ready to go back green... Here with 47 to 75 complete. And 47 out of 75. And we'll get ready to go back green flag racing. Oh, no worries. Trust me, I appreciate it, or I really, 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 really do. Oh, it can do it. Oh, nice. I'm going to have to send him a message then. It can do it. I'm totally want to do my rig like that. Anyway, back to the races. We're talking about our sponsor, All Caution, as we get ready to go back green here. And again, iFlag, man, iRacingiFlag does such a great job. Screen. See, now you're just wanting me to spend more money because now you're talking about it on the back of screen. Yes. Or around the top of your room even. Like the whole top of your room. Just have it light up like a caution. Alright, here we go. Getting ready to go back green once again here. 48 going to be in the board this time by. And we will go green one more time. And right now, that 53 machine out in the front doing a great job hanging on. As we dive down pit road, we'll turn them loose one more time. Yellow is out. 47 out of 75 in the books. And right now, everybody taking off here. And Mr. Dangle out in front doing a great job. 48 on the board. 10 lead changes so far tonight. Let's go on board. Looking back with that 53 machine as he leads the pack down the back straightaway one more time here tonight. Look at this beautiful view of this pack of cars right behind him as they rocket down the back straightaway once again. And right now out in front, Dangle doing a great job. Major right there with him. Tom there as well. Chad also in fourth. Jacob in fifth. And we're going to find our way down the back front straightaway once again. And now 49 on the board this time by. And fighting their way around the bottom here right now. And look at this front pack doing a great job. The 37 there as well. Major, Tom, and Chad up there in the mix as well. And you know who's having trouble getting back up there? We're not seeing the dominance out of the 19 machine that we seen early on in the race. I mean, he's still up there, but not like the dominance he was when we got this thing underway. earlier tonight. Now he's trying to fight back through. He's going to give Tom a push on the top side of the racetrack. It's going to be 50 of 75 complete this time by. And look at this side by side up front. Battle down the back straightaway. The 19 right to the back bumper. The 42 of Tom. Big push coming down the back straightaway as they go. Now on the bottom you have the 53 and the 37 there as well. Oh man, these guys are going at it up here at the front of the pack. As we're coming on 25 to go this time by. Again, 25 to go. Remember, that was the exact length of our first real run. And with that caution that came out, really going to take fuel mileage out of the question here. Now 3 wide for the race lead. The 42 gets split. He's going to go backwards. Nothing he can do about it, Jerry. You can't hold off 2 lanes like that. 51 on the board this time by. Now down the back straightaway. Right now, Dangle out front. Major second. Josh in third. That's the way they run it right now. Again, just after 9:31 Eastern time, guys, we've been going right over an hour. And these guys have been going at it the whole time. Great battle up front of the pack. The 37 slides down. No! Oh no, and there goes half the field. More trouble as the 19's caught up. The 42, who is not in this. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Let's go back and take a look. Oh man. No. So good for so long. And then it went so wrong so quick. Oh. 53's down there on the bottom, and he's just gonna, oh, he gets clipped, but I think he's okay. The 19, the 95 comes through this mess. Man, oh man. Alright, let's get back through here and see if we can see some stuff here. And let's actually back it up even further, a little bit further, because we are going to go on board. See what it's like when you come off turn 4 and you see this mess. 21 was breaking here. We're riding on board with David as he come off of turn number 4 when all this broke loose. And man, look right in front of him, hard on the brakes, tries to go to the bottom, and what a job. Oh no, he was so close. What a job getting through the first part there. You see Matt here in the 31 in trouble as well. We'll go on board with him, see what he's seen as he fought their way through here. Just this whole track gets blocked. Nothing he can really do. I think the 32 escaped it. The car's to pit road here. And we'll see who's got damage once they get off pit road here. How many will be okay at the 53 lap mark. I don't think so, but again, 53 out of 75 in the books. Hey Evan, Mr. Boss Man in chat room, I need to meet with you after the conclusion of this one, by the way, if you don't mind. Of course, we're going to give out a shout out to the sponsor of the National Series, as well as starting next Friday evening. Of course, Rapid Fired Pizza Man himself in the chat there, Mr. Evan. Evan, have you brought me a pizza to the booth yet? Like, I've been waiting for 53 laps. I think I requested one before the race started. Evan, buddy, you want to bring one to the booth over here? Airmail it to me? As we get ready to go back green flag racing again. Going up front. Not too much damage. We're going to check the 53. I'm not seeing much on the 53. He looks to be pretty okay. He's got a little bit of damage to the fender there on that passenger side. And we'll get ready to go back green here again. So it's going to be less than 20 to go when we do go green here. And I'm trying to get a total number of cars with damage here. But guys, it's going to be easier for me to tell you who doesn't have damage than who does at this point. As soon as 420 plates, my goodness. What did I start? 55 complete this time by. I think Jordan here may be somewhat okay. He's got damage to the right front. Let me see what I can get, dude. I'm out of sausage, though. I just need pepperoni and onion, man. I don't need any sausage, man. Just pepperoni and onion and I'm good. Oh, God, Will. I'm not even going there. Will, not touching that with a 100-foot pole, my friend. Well, we're waiting on the lights to go back off, to go back green here. Oh, and we'll get it back going here in just a moment. 14 lead changes on the night here this evening. We get ready to turn them back loose once again. Lights are off on the pace car. Dylan will lead them down. The 19 there with right rear damage. The 24 looks to be somewhat okay. Man, there's just so many damaged race cars right now. Trying to get a best damage report for you I can. But like I said, it's going to be easier for me to tell you who has not got damage. There's only 10 cars on the lead lap. See David pretty well damaged. Jacob damaged. David's actually, that back end of that car is pretty beat up with 20 laps to go. Well, we said it. No points on the line tonight, just going for a win. And they definitely tore them up as you hear them wave off the restart. Not surprised there. Trying to get everybody recombobulated here. Well, reconfigured, recombobulated as I call it. So I'm going to quickly mute the mic, step out of the booth for a moment. I'll be right back with you for the restart. Alright, there you go, guys, as we're back underway out in front. And man, what a skeleton field. Oh, trouble. The 14 got moved up the racetrack. The 15's going to fight through. They'll catch it. Nice job. So get ready to talk about how small the field was. It just about got a little bit smaller there. As trouble almost happened down the back straightaway here already. 18 to go this time by. But man, even with damage, that 19 machine pretty strong here. 53 on the outside, all by him, went by himself, no help right now. 18 to go this time by. Man, these cars look like they've been running at Martinsville. We don't look like we're at Daytona. We look like we're at Martinsville here. This is awesome. Great racing action here. With 17 to go this time by. $17 to go this time by. As they fight their way through. 17 laps to go here. They fight through the field here tonight. Fighting through they will. 17 to go this time by. And look at the field up front now. Back single file for the most part. But we've only got about 6, 7 cars in this lead pack. And then there's kind of a break. And then the rest of the field that's still running with damaged race cars. So it's basically down to these 7 at this point. As long as they can keep their car okay to the end. The only challenge they got now. Here with 17 laps to go. As we fight through once again here. Out of turn number 4, and just look at these front 3 now, starting to open up the gap. And right now out front, man, Daniel's doing a great job hanging on to the race lead. And hanging in there, it is the 19 there of Josh fighting his way through. And we are working our way through. Right now, down the back straightaway. Right now, 15 laps to go. Daniel out front. Josh, Brandon, Justin, your top 4. David there as well. Chad also in 6th. As they fight their way through with 15 laps to go this time by. Now look at those front 2 just gapping Brandon right now. Brandon Andrews doing everything he can. There is a second pack of 4 cars gaining on them though. With 15 laps to go. Yeah, in the pits means he's sitting down there getting damage fixed. Thank you, Robert, for covering that for me. I appreciate it. So he is in the pits getting worked on right now. But right now, down through 3 and 4 we go. Everybody fighting their way through here. You see everybody doing a great job keeping it pretty clean with 14 laps to go. And right now it's a 3-car race, folks. The 19 who's been strong all night sitting right there in 2nd. Bobby, you pulling for Dan there, ain't you, buddy? Well, you better start clapping your feet and stomping your feet, or clapping your hands, stomping your feet, do something, because he has got a pack of Hornets behind him right now. And I get this funny feeling if the 19 pulls out, Brandon Andrews is going to go with him. I just get that funny feeling. I don't know why. And look at the gap they're developing, and here it comes. Maybe right here. Does the 19 pull out? Brandon actually started to go with him. There it is. Just like, Brandon dumped him. Now he goes with him. I don't think he can decide where he wants to go here. He started to dump him, and then he just kind of, man, he done a great job. He kind of faded out, went back in, and they're just going to work their way by the 53 machine. And look at Brandon actually dropping back, and he's going to fall back on line with the 53. But that is going to push Josh to the race lead, and I'm not sure I would have wanted to have done that. right now we've got a problem. Now we got that 19 machine out front. And good job there by Brandon. He got back in the line. Now they got to figure out a way to get around back around the 19. That's going to be the question. The 19 Sirius XM machine out front. Down the back straightaway. Both nose to tail. And we will see with 11 laps to go, what is this going to turn into? We have no idea here tonight. As we fight our way through here with 11 to go this time by. $11 laps to go here in the clash. iRacingiFlag Clash. Daytona International Speedway coming down to it. Here we go, folks. Hey, look at the move. Right there it is. And he's got help from Brandon. Brandon going to push the 53 back by. Man, Brandon's just controlling the front of the field right now. And nice move there. Can Dan get back down? That's going to be the question. We got more cars coming. And right here, Daniel has got to get back down here. And nice job. Nice push from Brandon Andrews to set that up. Good job working their way to the front. And right now, everybody will fight their way through. Andrews trying to come up with something. Here we go down through the tri-oval once again. Nose to tail, 10 to go. What a battle up front. We've actually got cars coming behind them if they can get there. That's going to be the question. They got some damage, but man, if these top three keep mixing it up, good chance they will get there. And fighting their way down the back straightaway once again. And right now they are fighting hard up in front. Going at it here. And you see them starting to poke out just a little bit. Man, the 19 to 24 going at it. Well, everybody's got their, well, since Valentine's Day is coming back up, everybody's got their Valentine's Day partner right now. Who's going to dump their Valentine's Day partner here with about 2 to go? Who's getting the classic, no, I'm not going to take your flowers, we're done. And they're going to pull out and leave them. Who is going to do that? Now, my thinking is it's going to be that number 24 Exalta machine. Kind of pull the move once again. He's made it up to second. But the question is, does the 19 go with him? You got to keep in mind the 24 went with the 19 earlier. So will the 19 repay the favor if he goes to pull out? We will get ready to find out here in a moment. 8 to go. What a battle up in the front of the race pack right now. Oh man. Yeah, you are right now, Robert. If they would just ride here in the top 3, they've got it. They don't need to make any moves hard, per se, at the moment. You can see Chad back here behind them. You see the gap with the 14 of Chad. That's a pretty good little gap as they work their way through. Let's hop on board with Mr. Andrews here in the 24 machine. As the 19 pulls out, he'll pull back in the line. Man, that's dicey. Ooh, the 19 clipping the apron a little bit there. He'll have to lift off. 7 laps to go. Let's hop on board with that number 24 machine as they run right now out of turn number 2. And look at that. They're fighting their way through. And right there on the board. Well, we're running out of time for these guys to figure it out. As they rocket their way through 3 and 4 once again, coming to 6 to go. You see Dylan back here in 5th. Chad in 4th. They're single file now, but they're just a little bit too far back. But right now, look at that. The 19 pulled out on Brandon. Brandon didn't go when the 19 went, and that killed his momentum right there. Now we'll try to get it together once again. The 24 doing everything he can. Andrews the 53 going at it. 5 laps to go. And look at the 19. He's baiting himself out. And I honestly think that maybe Brandon Andrews, you know, the flowers that the 19, he gave the 19, I think he took them back. Because he is not pulling out with that 19 machine, at least not yet. And every time that Josh does that, they're losing a little bit of ground. The Chad back there, they need to stay in line in the top 3 to kind of pull away. Yeah, I agree with you, Evan. If they could hook up back here, you see Chad right there. He's got help with the 14. He's in that draft. You see the gap though to the next 2. But right now, it's looking to be maybe a 5-car show, as these 2 are basically there. Every time the 19 pulls out, it's killing his momentum. Man, oh man, I cannot understand why Josh didn't just stay in line longer. Now it's going to be 4 to go this time by, and it's an official 5-car battle, folks. Now, what does Josh do? Does he try to get the other guys to go up with him? And do they have the car capable of going up there as well? That's going to be the question. 4 laps to go. Who is going to be your dancing partner here with 4 to go? I don't know. I do believe Daniel. It's going to be Brandon Daniel up front. Josh second. Chad third. Dylan fourth or fifth. That's the way they're running. Look at the move. Here we go. Right now he's going to pull up. He's got help from the 19. Does Brandon Andrews. But look at the bottom now. The 53 with help there as well. Fighting her way down the back straightaway once again. Now side by side for the race lead. Now 4 cars right there with each other. Side by side. What a war it has been at Daytona. And we're coming to 3 laps to go to finish off the clash. Three to go this time by. Side by side, right down on each other's door they go. 3 to go. Can they keep it clean to the end? The 19's going to pull out. Oh, no. He just about turned Brandon. Great bit of driving not to turn Brandon around. Now, they'll all slide back in line. Right now, Daniel out front. He's in the catbird seat right now. He's got Chad right there who's worked his way to second. Now, it's going to be a heck of a show to see what happens now. Now, the 24 and 19, they've been really strong. Now, they're going to be setting 3rd and 4th. Can they work their way to get back to the lead once again? Now, 2 to go at the stripe. It's going to be a 2-lap showdown. Oh, it's going to be here at Daytona. And here we go. 2 to go. Well, next time by, we'll receive the white flag. It all comes down to this, folks. At number 53 machine out front, the 34 second. Well, does the 34 have enough to even make a move? What about the 19 and 24 back there? When do they pull out? That 19 really wants it here. 2 laps to go, 3 and 4. You see them stacked up on top of each other. Lap traffic coming up ahead. These guys will have to maneuver their way around lap traffic probably by the end of the lap here. White flag going to be in the air this time. Daniel out front. Can he hang on? That's going to be the question. Oh man. This is going to be dicey, folks. We got lap cars right in front of your leaders. They'll dive high. Here we go. The snake around the lap car. Will this break the pack up? The 19 trying to get back down. Look at pushing the lap car down below the whole line. Trying to get back down, but it killed their momentum as they head for 3 and 4. All Dangle has to do is hang on. He has got the win in sight. Does the move come from behind? It's going to be Chad right there with him. Chad pulls out. He's got help from the 19. Chad and the 19, they're going to work the outside lane. Here they come, coming to the stripe. And the 34 is going to get it. Great move from Chad by a nose. Nice job. Nice job from Chad getting the shove from Josh. Josh won him that race. We'll come back and look at the run here and just had to help at the stripe by that much. Nice work, guys. Keeping it pretty clean. And we'll watch it here in slow-mo. You seen the outside line with the shove. What a run from Chad. And that is how close it's going to be at the stripe, guys. What a great finish to the iRacingiFlag Clash. Chad doing a great job bringing her home tonight by just this much. Man, oh man. What else can you say? Did the Clash live up to it or what, guys? 18 lead changes over the night. Great race. Let's go get your interviews here in just a moment. All right, what a race we've seen here tonight. Are you guys ready for your post-race interviews? Coming right up, that 34 machine doing a great job here tonight to grab the win. Oh man, oh man. From Front Row Motorsports, man, doing a great job. We'll grab Chad up in the booth with us here in just a moment. What a job. Let's see if I can grab him. There they are. The winning owner and the winning driver. Let's get them both up here in the channel here. Hang on just a moment. Well, what a race. Chad, you got a copy on me, buddy?
I got you, Matthew.
Well, man, you did a great job bringing it home, man. Great, amazing finish in that 34, brother.
Thanks. It was a heck of a race. Had to battle back from a couple wrecks, but in the end had just enough car left to make something happen.
Well, I tell you what, how happy was your team owner when you crossed the stripe there, buddy?
I actually think he might have stepped away after the wreck when me and David got taken out. So I don't know if he's here right now. I haven't heard from him since the early parts of the race, but I'm sure he'll be ecstatic when he sees the result.
Oh, for sure. Great job. What a way to start off the season, man. Could you ask for anything more?
I really couldn't, except maybe get a little bit more practice with my teammates. But other than that, I had a great setup that was built by my SimSport teammate Eric Wineland, and we just had a really good start to Daytona here.
Well, nice job. And that Front Row Motorsports machine. Man, you kind of just come out of nowhere here tonight and just took it away from them.
Yeah, really, me and David had just ran in the back, keeping the cars clean most of the race. Then I think after the first wreck in the final part, we kind of stepped it up, and that's when that wreck in the front two rows happened. But yeah, our cars were rockets. We were doing pretty good, just biding our time and waiting to make our move.
Yeah, you started in 10th there tonight. Your lowest was 18th. Great job there, buddy.
Thank you, Matthew, and I want to thank Daniel Halas for racing me clean, and thank Dylan Canova and Justin Carey for helping put me in position to make a move at the end, and then the 19 for giving me the push past to the checkers.
Alrighty, man. Well, it was a great race overall. Congratulations, buddy.
Yep, thank you.
Alrighty, buddy. We'll see you next week for the 500, my friend.
Yep, see you next week.
Alright, let's get them down. Let's grab second place here in just a moment. As quick as we can here. Man, I'm just out of breath. Alright, let's see if we can get a hold of that 53 machine. Inches short here tonight. What a race, folks. If he's still in here. There he is. Get a word with him here in just a second. Hey man, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me, Daniel?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I know, I know you're disappointed not getting the win, but what a race, buddy.
Yeah, man. It is what it is. Congratulations to Chad for his win there. That was, I mean, the leader's always a sitting duck, so I was hoping my car had a little bit more to stay out there, but as soon as I seen everyone go up top, I'm like, oh.
Well, and wasn't much you could do there. You couldn't really block the run or anything.
No, because if I would have went up, they would have went down, and if I would have went down, we would have all been sideways across the line. So I'm happy to have it the way it is. It sucks we got a little bit of damage there on that one wreck, but I mean, all in all, this is a nice start to the season.
Good start, buddy. Congratulations, P2, leading 29 laps here tonight, brother.
Yeah, man, it's definitely amazing. Got to thank Always on the Move Angie for coming on board and sponsoring all three of us this year. And all the guys back at Gen X Racing, they did a hell of a job with the setup. So, and thank you for a good broadcast.
No problem, buddy. It was a blast. Tell you what, I'm flat wore out. I promise you.
I bet, man. There's a lot to talk about, I'm sure. I can't wait to watch.
For sure, buddy. Well, congratulations, P2, here tonight, man. Look forward to seeing you next week in the 500.
All right, man. See ya.
See you, brother. All right, we're going to just hang on a minute. We're going to get Third up here with us as well. We're working on getting these final interviews done. It was such a great night overall, man, and I'll talk more about that in just a moment. As we get ready to grab Josh up here, that number 19 machine, which looks strong all night long. Coming home third here tonight. Great finish. Just, man, if I've got to pick a horse to go into the 500, this is my horse right here. That number 19 machine. Josh, buddy, you got a copy on me?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, I would tell you what, my friend, what a strong ride you had all night tonight, brother.
Yeah, we had a really strong car all day, and I did a lot of testing pre this race, and I felt like I had the strongest car out there, but with that damage, I just couldn't do anything, and I wanted the 24 to go out with me, and as soon as we did, we just lost all the run. But it's part of it. Can't wait to go at it in the 500.
Alrighty, man. Well, it was a great show to watch, man, and I'm telling you what, if I've got a horse to put a number on, it's going to be yours for the 500, because that car looks so strong all night long.
Yeah, it was a really strong car. I can't thank DJ Lyon and all these guys that help me every weekend. Can't thank them enough for building the cars that they do.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on your run here tonight, man, and looking forward to seeing you next week in the 500, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, folks, what a night of racing action. It was so much fun all night long. And next week, think about it, 500 miles. 500 miles next Saturday night. We'll be right back here at Daytona. It's going to be a long night, so bring your popcorn, bring your rapid fire pizza, bring your soda, bring everything you got. We got 500 miles next Saturday night here on Extreme Sound TV. But until then, everyone out there, please stay safe. Have a great night. God bless. We'll see you in the next one. And hey, if you want more tonight, we got a dirt race coming up here, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the NWRA Street Stock Series at the top of the hour. Have a great one, guys, and God bless.